Check this.
Recording in progress.
3, 2, 1, blast off! Are you ready for action? I'm not from Mayfield. Are you ready for action? I'm not from Mayfield.
Get ready for motivation and inspiration with no excuses. Putting the squeeze on life and getting out all the juices. When the challenges come and you're taking hard hits, just know you ain't failed if you have not quit. It's the Lemon Drop, y'all, with the one and only Samar Lemon, that cool kid with the crazy shoe game. Finding sunshine in the midst of the rain. Madness to share, y'all gonna learn when you listen to this dope brother y'all best not be missing.
What are you listening to?
It's the Lemon Drop, y'all, with the one and only Shamar Lemon.
I'm not from Mayfield.
Hello and good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the lemonDROP station. Today I have a special guest, my own personal trainer, Mr. Calvin McIntyre. This special man has been helping me out through recovery ever since I first got home from Atlanta. He's been pushing me, motivating me, doing everything to help me out, and he's one of the best bodybuilders. Somebody that can help you push you along. He's one of the best. Cal, you want to give a spiel about yourself?
Well, I am a personal trainer. It's a passion for me. I actually been training ever since I was about 15, meaning training myself. So it's more of a passion anytime you see me doing things like this. And just like when I started working with you, it was a passion for me to want to help you. And I knew that you could do it. You know what I mean? So with me coming into the training, it's like, there's no work involved. Things just flow all the time. It's trying to dig deeper into the mind, deeper into the body to get things going.
Yeah, because when I see you working out with other people, I'm like, yeah, he's very encouraging. I see you working out, I see him pushing, when they done. Every time they leave, they be like, I see him toe up, and I'm like, oh man, he really worked out. I can't wait. In my days, I'll be toe up like that. I'll be limping out of there. So like, what age were you when you first started? You say you wanted to start working out or become a bodybuilder.
Around 17 started working out. 17. And didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
But after the first week, couldn't stop.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So once I got that involved and I seen where I could help other people, I was that kid in the gym all the time. She was like, yo, sure, give me a spot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it was something that I had or something that I knew that other people recognized a little bit before I did. You know what I mean? When it came to helping people out. And from there, it just took off. Kept staying at it, every single day. And when you want to be good at something, you got to do it every day.
Mm-hmm.
Every day, no days off.
Yeah, no days off. Cause I see the stuff you be posting. I'm like, man, yeah, they really working that person. Like what gives you the passion to help people? Cause I wouldn't expect for me to be a bodybuilder, but like, what gives you the determination to push people? Encourage them. Like myself, like me, I go in there. Some days I feel down, and you just pick me right up. You say something to me, and we have those talks and encourage me. Like, how do you just encourage people the way you do?
Well, for one, everybody can be a bodybuilder. You don't have to be on a stage to be a bodybuilder. You don't have to be, up there flexing muscles. Anything we're doing, we're trying to build a body, and we're just trying to be mobile. And when it comes to training someone, it starts here. Starts in the head. So I have to connect with you in the head.
Yeah.
When I see you down, I can look at your face expression, and I know. So now I got to reel you back in because you have what it takes. We all have what it takes. It depends on how far we're gonna reach down to get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I see you come in, you're strength training right now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Every day you're going to strength train. Just because you're not doing what that person's doing in the gym lifting weights, you're still strength training.
Yeah.
We do it all the time. You know what I mean? And I always tell people, I said, you can strength train with 5 pounds.
Yeah.
This guy's using 100 pounds.
And just like me, you know, we start out using 1 pound, then we start using 2 pounds,
Right.
and you know, eventually, hopefully, we're gonna start going 3 pounds and 4 pounds.
No. Hopefully, we're gonna.
Yeah,
do
you're
that.
right. You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You're right.
we're gonna do that.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
We're gonna
And
do that.
shoot, Kyrie, you are the reason why I can move both my arms the way I can, and my legs. So you are one of the best.
Well, what we did in the beginning, like
Yep.
I told you, we had to connect.
Mm-hmm.
Connect. It's like rebooting everything over again. You have what it takes already. So once you got injured, the doctors did their job.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's up to us. That's what I told you. We're in it together now.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So we have to reboot everything back, getting it going. And like I said, it starts right, with your mind.
Yeah.
With your mind, we can just look and, keep trying, and you see what was happening. We start to make that connection. And you're only going to get stronger.
Yeah.
But each time, it's a new level. So like right now when we started, we weren't moving.
No.
So now we're at another level, but we're at the top of the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So another level, we're at ground zero
Yeah,
again.
we're gonna get there one
So
day.
every time we go, we're at ground zero.
Mm-hmm.
So you just have to keep pushing just like we're doing. There's no end point.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So when I started with you, it was no, well, we got to get this. No, we just working.
Yeah, we just work.
Personal training is about starting where someone's at. So if you come to me and say, hey, you got a program for me? The answer is no. How would I have it? I never worked with you before, but I know we can build it.
Yeah, because when we first started from Ground Zero, we didn't know what type of workouts we were going to do. We didn't know.
But we shouldn't have known.
Yeah, we just make it up as we go along, and, we find different workouts that help for me and you, and, it's showing itself day by day.
Well, that's what makes it personal.
Mm-hmm.
We build a program. If you go somewhere and someone has a program for you, you know it's generic. Because how would he know what your program looks like? He never worked with you. You see what I'm saying? So that's why every time you come in, it's something new.
Yeah.
We're pushing on another level. We don't know how you feel today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You might feel real good. We're going on 10 today.
Yeah.
But again, given 100%, it might look like 60 some days. It might look like 100 some days.
Mm-hmm.
But it was your 100 that day.
Yeah.
We did less work, but it was 100%. You gave it all you had.
Every day. Some days I come in there discouraged and down, and you'll say something to me, and I'll be like, well, I'm up, and you have put a lot of positive thoughts in me, and, you help me. You might have helped me way more than my other therapist did, and shut it down, but don't tell him I said that.
No, I won't tell him.
And, you hit that between the radio shows. But yeah, and Calvin, he has a nice gym. He got front section, just the calm side, the back,
Dungeon.
Yeah, the dungeon. And now he trying to build an outside gym.
Outside.
Yeah, that's for, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Ain't nobody ready for that yet, but yeah, and Calvin, you want to tell about your barbershop?
Barbershop? What about a barbershop? Just good haircuts.
Yeah.
In the barbershop.
This man cut hair better than he work out.
But you got to be able to turn it on and turn it off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of times people say, how you going in from lifting weights, now all of a sudden you got a clipper shaving somebody else?
Yeah, this man cut my hair, and he give me a fresh cut every week.
So you got to be able to turn it on and turn it off when it comes to that, And again, like I said, I was cutting hair since I was about 15.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 54 now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These things now, I don't even have to think about doing them. You know what I mean? It's just what I do. You know, I wake up, already know. You see what my shirt says when I have it on?
Oh,
Wake up,
and
work
your
out,
brand,
come
Calvin has his own brand, Bodies and Beyond. Wearing it, I just don't have the pants on, but he does. You want to tell him where they can go find your merch?
Yeah, well, what you can actually go online and find. You can actually hit me up on my website, bodiesbeyond.com, or you can just stop by the gym, 2538 South Crater Road in Petersburg, Virginia. Or give us a call, 804-732-0936, and we can get what you want.
And you can find me at Samar Lemons on Facebook and what's my Instagram stop? s.lemons_ on Instagram. And so how long do you think that you're gonna be in the bodybuilding competition? Don't you have a competition coming up soon?
Yeah, I have one coming up next year, but training changes. I mean, it won't be the hardcore training. Once you get the body where you want it, it's all about what you're putting in your system as far as your food now.
Like you tell me that you have what is you different appetite that you do to get ready for your shows and stuff?
Yeah, well, you have off season where you're actually trying to put on weight, and then you have on season where you're trying to cut weight.
Yeah.
So one thing you got to do is when you're in your off season, you can't be worried about what you're eating.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to pack it on.
Oh man,
But when the times come down,
yeah.
forget about that.
And you also train other people. Like what are some of the things that you do to get them ready for a show?
One first thing you want to do is get people to really be consistent.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing. Is working through that burn. You know that burn that you feel?
Yeah, that burn I hate.
Yeah, that burn you hate. That burn that everyone hates.
Uh-huh.
So if you can control working through the burn, you can change it any time.
Yeah.
That's the key. If you can work through the burn, you can change, because that's when most people stop.
Yeah.
But that's where all the progress is at, when it's burning.
Just like me, you know, when I start burning, I'll be like, oh man, I'm tired. You pick me right back up. Said, nope, come on, we got another one. And I was like, all right, we just do it anyway.
Well, just like you said, when you feel your nerves firing off, it's sending those signals to where we need to go at. So we just got to make the right moves now. You know what I mean? Just like I was telling you, food is very important for you to build muscle. You see what I'm saying? Because we started at the bottom, so we got to constantly pack it in so we can get stronger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because, you know, first, I wasn't eating good at first. They used to tell me, like, you don't get that nutrition in, you ain't going to get stronger. And I was like, I'm trying my best. So eventually I started eating better. You know, I started getting stronger, started being there to move my arms because, like you said, the nutrition is everything.
That's everything. It's like you could eat bad and get away with it until something happens.
Yeah.
Now you have to start over. So that same food that you was maintaining, it won't work now. You see what I'm saying? Because it's been disrupted. So now we got to put on the right stuff, the right amount of water, the right amount of food, protein, carbs, sugars, all those things you need now has to be on point for us to get to where we want to go at. You see what I'm saying? So that's why it's very important. Same thing with competing. You have to put in the right foods, or it's not going to happen. It doesn't matter how hard you train. If you don't have the fuel, you just work it hard.
And water. You always tell me to drink water. You tell me to drink at least, 3 to 4 bottles a day?
At least 3 or 4 bottles you want to put in. But on the average, what you're trying to put in is half your body weight in ounces of water. That's just to maintain.
Yeah, because I see you. Would you drink like 2 gallons a day or more?
2, 3. When it's time for show, I drink 3 gallons of water.
Yeah, because we be in there working out,
and
he be drinking a whole lot. I'm like, man, I wish I could drink all that water.
Yeah, well, that's a job itself. You drink all that water. But again, that's the only way the body's going to do what it's supposed to do. If you want to lose weight, you got to drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
Because that's why you can get on the scale. You say, hey, I was 200 today. I got on yesterday. I was 198. Because water fluctuates. So that's not really body fat. A lot of times when people lose weight, they think they're losing body fat.
Yeah.
You're losing weight. A lot of water weight. If you want to lose body fat, you got to change your food. If you want to get toned, you got to work out. So they're all different things that you have to do. So a lot of times you got to know when to plug them in. Yeah. You know, just like what we're doing. We're plugging them in. When you're working, you say, I can feel those signals. Yeah, they're going to move. I'm not even worried about them move. They're going to move because we just keep pounding them out.
Yeah, like you said, I got the muscle. The connection. I just need connection to my muscles. I get that connection, you know.
You get the connection, and then we can make it happen. That's why when you're looking, you say, it feel like I'm moving it.
Yeah, I feel like it.
Yeah. So that's when we start working, because it will connect. But we have to, the repetition stuff has to go on all the time. Again, no days off. Constantly working,
That's why we go in there and we do the same. We do some of the same workout, like leg presses. And, you try to get me my leg left to right. We do that every day. Sometimes I go home and try to work on it. And, you can see my progress when I come back to the gym. Exactly. And you ask me, like, well, have you been working on it? And I try to lie and say, no, even though I have. But you can see the difference when I come back to the gym.
Yeah, you come back and do it. Everything is repetition. If you continue to do it, we're only going to have success doing what we do.
Yeah.
And we have great success already. And just being able to move. Just being able to pull, pushing me away, those things
because
like
at first, I remember when I first came home from Atlanta, we were doing this exercise where I would take my arm and he would try to get me to pull it back up, and I would struggle to put it back up on my armrest. So eventually, probably like a couple months, I was able to get my arm back on the armrest.
With control.
Yeah, and we we just kept doing it over and over, kept doing it over and over, and now I can do it freely. We were doing the other arm, and it, I was getting discouraged, but after a while, you kept pushing me, and we kept doing it.
Yeah, it kept pushing you.
Yeah.
So now those things, now you move effortless now.
Mhm.
Because remember, you really could.
Yeah, I don't even think about it.
Yeah,
I can just do it now.
And it just happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we could put it there and it would be there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And we work on that nonstop now. We just trying to get my legs to do what my arms are doing now.
And they are doing it, but they doing it at will. You know what I mean? So we
Yeah.
got to gain that connection, in the legs, because your legs are stronger than your upper body.
Mhm.
Believe it or not, they're much stronger.
Yeah, I could tell because sometimes I have a spasm and that thing ready to pull you right in the floor.
Exactly. I can't even hold you still. So yeah, your legs are actually stronger. So just gaining that connection on everything, and we'll be fine. Just keep pushing every day. When you leave, go home, same thing. Even if just running it through your head.
Mhm.
Even if you don't think anything's moving, just run it through your head,
Yeah.
and that's how it works.
And Kat, you remember when you talked about how you used to be a good when you used to play high school football?
Right.
Want to talk about that?
Well, when I was playing high school football, I was, again, that's one of the reasons I don't watch football right now, because I could have probably been playing football. You know what I mean? So when I see stuff that I could have been, I try to stay away from it, because now I feel bad because I should have did that. You know what I mean? So now I make sure I don't quit anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why I stay hard at everything I do. I don't care what it is. I won't quit, because there's a lot of things I let get away from me growing up that I know I should have been doing. You know what I mean? I used to score a touchdown at will. You know what I mean? It was nothing to do that.
I'll start right there.
Yeah, I could do it, but then you look back and you say, let that get away from me. So, you got to make every moment count.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing now.
Just like me, yeah. I try to make every moment count. Every day I come to your office, we get things done. And I know that in a couple years, I'm going to be standing right next to you.
You're going to stay
And hopefully I might get in one of your bodybuilding shows. You might be my coach or something, and I will be up there showing my muscles.
I'll always be your coach now.
Yeah.
But again, you have to see yourself doing those things.
Mhm.
If you can see yourself doing it, it can happen. You know what I mean? It takes time, but if you see it, everything that I'm doing now, I'm not shocked about it. Even working with you, I saw you on the news, and I thought about it. And then before lunch, you was there. You see what I'm saying? So those things like that happen. You just gotta want to do your best at it when you get an opportunity. And when started working with you, I knew I had something that I could give you that would help you out. So when I look, it's like, well, what would you charge for that? I don't know. There's nothing to charge. I just want to see more.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's more than enough right there, just to say I was a part of this journey with you, and
a big part.
other people watching us. You see what I'm saying? So they're gaining from what we're doing right now. So
we definitely motivating people. We got plenty of videos on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube where I'm moving my legs for the first time. I first came home, I think my leg was starting to twitch a little bit, and that's when we knew that whatever we doing, it was good, and we just kept going with it.
So now your chest muscles are getting stronger.
Yeah, my
triceps.
chest muscles, tricep, biceps, all that, quads. We just keep working, and prayerfully the progression will not stop. Yeah.
Well, again, what we're doing now, like I said, the biggest thing is you feel everything we're doing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's major, that you can feel it. You know what I mean? When you say, hey, you feel that burn? Whenever you say that, you're tired. I'm happy about that. I'm glad, because you feel it.
Yeah, and when I feel it, we work at a harder, and we do a whole bunch of reps, and by the time I go home, I'm sleeping in the car. That's
sleep in the car.
Yeah, that's every time we leave.
Or making you sweat. Those are signs that things are working. You know what I mean? So we just have to stay on it like we're doing. You don't have any quit in you.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm so glad that you found my mother to help me, because I don't know what I would be doing without you, Cowboy. I ain't gonna lie to you. And you helped me come a long way. And shoot, we gonna keep grinding.
Yeah.
We gonna keep doing our thing. And like I said, hopefully, maybe next couple years, I'll be on the stage doing what you do. Showing off my muscles off and stuff. Coming to first place like you've been doing for the past however many years.
Well, like I said, you'd be surprised how many people you're really touching now, making them do what they do. You see what I'm saying? So you have to. You don't know where your strength is coming from when it's like that. You don't know who you're helping when when you're doing stuff like that. And a lot of times we get to the point like, this ain't nothing going on. Yeah, it's somebody watching you.
Yeah.
That's why I do a video. Because somebody looking at you and saying, man, I wish I could move my arm like that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wish I could do this. I could pull like he's doing. Oh, man, he's pushing him with his legs,
My mom tell me all the time, people watching us. And at first I used to be like, Mom, don't post my videos. Don't nobody want to see them. But now, as I'm starting to realize, a whole bunch of people be watching me and Calvin videos. And they look forward to us posting them. And I'm like, now me and Calvin record all the time and put them on Facebook and Instagram. And my mama said a whole bunch of people be touched by them. And I'm like, hey, we're going to keep on going with this.
Yeah. Again, see, once you get to that point, it's not even about us now. It's about who we helping now. We already working. So it's about who we can help.
Mom said God sent.
Yeah, God sent.
Yeah, and when that happens, nothing you can do about it. You know what I mean? We got things to do. They're going to get done. Who knows how long? There's no timer on it. We don't know what day it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we just going to keep pushing it.
And once again, this is ESPN lemonDROP show and Mike King show. And I'm here with Calvin McIntyre. You want to tell people where they can find you one more time?
One more time, 2538 South Crater Road in Petersburg, Virginia. Or you can call me 804-732-0936 or bodiesbeyond.com. Bodies and Beyond is my Instagram, or Styles and Beyond is my Instagram.
Or, and you can buy his merch that I have on Bodies and Beyond. He got hats, shirts, t-shirts, sweaters. You got
everything. I have everything.
Yeah. And you can find me at Samar Lemons on Facebook or s.lemons on Instagram. See you guys later.
Recording stopped.
All right, let me jump in with you guys here for a little bit. What are you looking at me smiling for? All right, on the mic, Mike King here. Got my man Calvin. Samar, Samar, my Eagles played your Washingtons last night. And when I saw that look on your face, like you had something to say.
Yes, sir. I already knew what time it was when I came in.
Yes, you
I
did.
said, Mike ain't gonna let me back on the show no more after this one.
Because you know what happened when I beat you guys?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is not gonna be good.
Yeah.
So Calvin, when we talk about the connection, before he came on, you talk about the surgery had happened. Your job is to make the connection happen. Talk about that for a minute.
Well, like I said earlier, once the doctors came in and they did their job, they put it back together. So now this is why they would give you 1%. So you want to know, what are you going to do with that percent? You're going to make it that 1% be 100, or you're going to make it 50? It's together now. So it depends on how bad and how hard we want to work to get that done. And again, that's why I said you have to be mentally strong first to even start trying to do something that you can't feel anything. But I knew that if we start working, we could grab that connection, because that's why I always told Shamar, it has to be mental. You got to see yourself doing it, and it's like from ground zero, starting it over. And doctors know they'll give you 1%, because chances are somebody will give up on that.
Yeah.
You just got to be with the right person. You got the right mindset yourself to say there's no quitting this. He did his job. They did their job, so that's why they gave you 1%.
Yeah.
It's done. They were successful as far as they're concerned. Now what are we going to do?
There you go, Calvin. Samar, on the mic with Mike, that's me. So Samar, what else you got going on?
Therapy. I have to go to therapy. No, well, actually now I'm starting a rowing program to help get my arms and stuff stronger. I don't know if they're gonna let us get in the water yet, but I'm starting this new rowing program. I just finished a swimming program. Now I'm trying to get into this soccer program that I pray I'm gonna like. It's with sportables, but we'll see how that's gonna go as time come around.
That's right. So you interviewed Calvin today. Next time you go interview Hunter from Sportable. That's coming up in a couple weeks.
Yep.
You're a talk show host, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna interview that man, give him a couple questions, couple entertainment for the people that's watching.
All right. On the mic, Mike King. Calvin is here. Samar. We got to go. So, do you want to say anything about my Eagles win last time?
Good game. I don't know how they let us win, but I'm sure it ain't gonna happen again.
Come on, man. Man, he got all of the positive mindset. Now he gonna go like that after last night.
Right.
There you go. On the mic, Mike, Calvin, Samar. We got to go. Take care. Oh, Lord, somebody talking about Cowboys all day, every day. Who's Sandra Malloy? Do you guys know her? I don't even want to say nothing, but Cowboys all day. We ain't talking about that.